Hello everybody, how are we doing today? Welcome to another merchandise video. I always love doing this. They're easy to do and people enjoy them seemingly, so I'm glad to be making another one for you today. So, I feel like I've collected quite a bit of items recently, so I thought it's long overdue that I make a new merch update video. And I've got metal patches, I've got like Doctor Who related items, I've got a lot of Doctor Who related items this time actually, funnily enough, more than usual. And yeah, so we're just gonna get into the video now and show you some of my findings. Sorry for straightening the camera there. Right, let's go. So the first one is a Doctor Who item, and it's the only book-related item that I got, and it's this. The 2019 annual. Now this was given to me by a family friend who had no need for it anymore, because obviously I'm big into Doctor Who. Not particularly this era of Doctor Who, but all the same, Doctor Who is Doctor Who, and I don't have this annual yet, so I'm very, very pleased that they gave this to me. I'm very, very chuffed about that. But I've read a bit of it, not too much, but there are puzzles and comic strips, obviously. Seems like fun. Haven't received a new annual of Doctor Who in many years, so I'm actually pretty excited to read this, despite, you know, 2019 not being the best year for Doctor Who, in my opinion, obviously. But I'm still excited to have this annual. Not gonna lie. So yeah, that was this item. Let's move on to CDs. So all three of the CDs that I have for this merch video are albums. Surprise, surprise. The first one I got is the Judas Priest British Steel album, which is a given. I can't not get this album, can I? So yeah, this album was a must get. I saw it in HMV about a month ago, I think. And basically, it's just a necessity. It's one of Judas Priest's best albums, just behind the Painkiller album and the Scribbling for Vengeance album, if you ask me. This album, superb. Let's move on to the next one. The next album we got is Vulgar Display of Power by Pantera. This album I fucking love. I listened to this album religiously back in school. And I fucking love it. This one, as well as Cowboys from Hell. But no, it was those two Pantera albums that I listened to religiously as a kid. And I'm so glad that I finally have it physically. For some reason I had quite a difficulty finding it in any CD shops until I found this one in HMV, funnily enough. One of the last places I'd expect it to be, oddly. But no, yeah, I am so happy to have this album finally. There are so many bangers on here. I won't go off on a tangent for too long about this album because we have more to see here. But yeah, great album, great find, very happy to have it. Next album and final album is Among the Living by Anthrax. Now this one's still got shrink wrap, which shows you that this is a more recent purchase. I visited my friend up in a different town and I saw this on sale, so on sale. Look at that price! So I had to get this. Plus, who doesn't love a bit of Anthrax, am I right? Does anyone else, when they get a new metal like CD, wish that and pray that there might be a patch inside, you know, that you haven't noticed is there? Oh, no such luck. Oh well. Great album, very happy to have it. Not much else to say really. I guess we'll move on to the next item in this video. Move that. Next on the agenda are DVDs, and we have two of those, both of them being Doctor Who. The first one I got is from HMV. A lot of these I got from HMV, oddly, so far. Anyway, so we got the Sensorites. Very happy to have this episode. It is a Hartnell episode I've had my eyes on for a while, but I never bothered to pick it up until I thought, fuck it, you know? Just pick it up, you know? So here it is in front of me, and I have it here now, which I'm very happy to have, not gonna lie. But yeah, not much else to say really. I haven't watched this episode yet. I don't like to watch Doctor Who episodes that are torrented. I like to just watch them, you know, once I've received them on DVD, which is why I haven't watched the episodes that I haven't got physically yet. So this one is a prime example. But yeah, no, I'm excited to watch it, and yeah, let's move on to the next item. The next item, I am very pleased to see that it was reduced in price when I got it, or the price had gone down by the time I got my hands on it. It is the Faceless Ones. Now, I am very pleased to have this DVD finally. This is one that I've been praying, absolutely praying to be released already. Because I think it was episode 3 I watched on the Lost in Time box set initially. It was one of the Faceless Ones episodes, or maybe it was the 2 episodes, I don't know. But no, I absolutely fell in love with it. It seemed like such a cool concept, such a cool idea. And yeah, I'm really happy to have this. This is probably the Doctor Who like animation release that I've been most anticipating. Probably the most excited I've been for a Doctor Who animation since Power of the Daleks, which says a lot because I was very hyped about Power of the Daleks and it didn't disappoint, and I hope this one doesn't either. If the animation is even half as good as the Power of the Daleks animation, I'm going to be content with this release and this purchase. So yeah, yeah, and plus, who doesn't love a bit of Pat Troughton, eh? So yeah, with that said, we are going to move on to the next item in this video. Alright, next up is another Doctor Who item, but it is a toy of sorts. You may recognise it. It's this, Sonic Pen. Yeah, very glad to finally have this. I think this completes my collection of Sonic devices / toys in my collection. Wow, that UV light is actually... I just don't think it's UV, I think it's just LED, but yeah. That's very strong. Look at that on camera, that is very powerful. Anyway, I am very pleased to have this because I think this... Don't quote me on this, but I think it completes my collection of Sonic screwdrivers in toy form. Obviously I don't have the physical Roboto replica props, but this is good enough. I don't plan to pay thousands for a screen accurate replica. Story to this, my mate Joe gave me this. Back when we went to the Doctor Who Bedford convention, he initially bought this, but as of recently he had no need for it, so he decided to give it to me as a late birthday present or early Christmas present or something. So big thanks to my mate Joe. But yeah, very pleased to have this. Very, very pleased, because like I said, I don't know for sure, but I've wanted this for a very long time and I'm glad to finally have it. So yeah, let's move on. Now next up we have some regalia, as it were. Not regalia, more just clothing. I bought a bunch of band shirts. Well, not a bunch, I bought two. One of them is this very, very simple Black Sabbath shirt. I can't get it in the whole frame, sadly, sorry guys, but this is the design on it. There's nothing on the back. Very happy to have this Sabbath shirt. The next one that I got is a Def Leppard shirt, which I'll get for you now. I jumped out of my skin when I saw this on sale because it's the Hysteria album, and this is by far Def Leppard's best album. I think everyone can agree with that. So I was over the moon that I saw this on sale, so I just had to pick it up. Very happy to have this Def Leppard shirt. Anyway, moving on. I don't know if I showed this in a vlog of me receiving this, but I got this denim vest. I got this denim vest here, and to go with the vest, I also bought myself a back patch to stick on it, which was not literally stick on it. I don't do iron-on patches. That's just wasted time if you ask me. But no, I got the Fear of the Dark back patch sewn on here, which is beautiful, might I say. Fear of the Dark, great album art, fucking beautiful. But yeah, great to have this vest. I've worn it a lot, and I think I got it in May, I think, maybe late April, so a little after my birthday, which is probably why it wasn't in the last merch video. Bit of clothing that I can rep, you know, rep the merch, you know, support my band, you know, that's the idea. Anyway, yeah, that's that. Speaking of patches, by the way, I've got a lot recently. I've been on a spree of just buying patches, so we're just going to go through them. I got this Anthrax patch. Let's get the focus on here. There you go. Yep, very pleased to have that one. Next we have this Powerwolf patch here, which again, love Powerwolf. They're one of the best power metal bands to come out of the 2000s. Speaking of best power metal bands of the 2000s, we also have a Sabaton patch, which again looks fucking beautiful. Absolutely ecstatic to have that. I also have this Sonata Arctica patch, which again, love this band. Very glad to have that patch. Speaking of Sonata Arctica, got their favourite album, or the remake of their favourite album from 2014, Ecliptica album. And this art is fucking beautiful. I love how this looks. I fell in love with this art when I saw it and when I discovered the album. Beautiful stuff. And I can't wait to find the perfect spot on my vest to stick this on, because this is beautiful. And as well as that, when was the last time anyone heard of a Sonata Arctica album patch coming out? Apart from the bootleg stuff, obviously, and the Wolf and Raven one. But no, I am so happy to have this. You have no idea. This is like one of my favourite albums of all time, and I'm so glad that I found this, because it's obviously been discontinued. I think it was only released for a few months after the release of the remake of Ecliptica. So like I say, very happy. I went on a tangent there, I'm sorry. And lastly, we have this nice big beautiful patch here of Halloween. Big thanks to my buddy Joe. He bought me this patch as a late birthday present, and oh my god, it's beautiful, and it's gonna look so fucking great on my vest. So I am so ready to start sticking these patches on my vest somewhere. But no, like I say, so many patches here, so happy. This one looks beautiful, they all look beautiful. Let's move on to the last item in this video. Yeah. Okay, so the last item is fairly simple but very, very essential, shall I say, to the current climate of the world we live in. It is, technically it's a neck warmer, but it's this Avenged Sevenfold, like, face mask, kind of. At least I use it as a face mask. I can basically just wrap it over, it's just this. It goes around my neck and it strangles me to death, relieving me from the pain that this world has committed upon me. Joking, obviously. This, I basically cover my mouth and nose with it, and it's very, very useful and very fucking cool, and I'm very happy to have one of these. It's literally just the design of the Death Bat with Avenged Sevenfold on the top, basically, with a little bit of insignia. Very happy to have this. I'm very happy to have that. Yeah, let's round up all the items and end off this video. Oh, don't fall, please, don't fall. You guys have no fucking idea how difficult it was to arrange this so that it doesn't fall over any second. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this merchandise video. Here are all of them here in front of you. If you want to do a quick head count of what I've collected. I very much hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, I'll see you in another video very, very soon. Goodbye.